have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Young. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's interception. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Play action. It's Penix. Throw here down the field. It falls. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
2nd and 10. Here's Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Khalif Hudson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The Panthers take over.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset to settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
Here's Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That is caught. And he's in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. A big hole. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go. Hey, team, come.
3rd and 2. And panics. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And here's Bijan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
With the left side, he gets back to Mooney. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Third and 9. To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ultra. Here we go. Ready?
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop at the no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Young. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Green Jacks. Set.
Here's Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
50, green.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll take this out inside the 45. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
33, yellow. Ready.
To throw, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
Come on, set.
Panthers will line up for the
Yellow,
two-point
43.
conversion.
Set.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Mark Phillips. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. We'll go play action now with Penix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Atlanta.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play.
And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drill, 52. Here we go. Here we steal. Black, 45. Ready?
Look at play action with Young. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Ready. Green jack. Black 40. Smash. Red. Cut.
Young to throw on first down. This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the right side, he finds McMillan. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Red, 38. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Ready?
On play action, Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And he's going to have a first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
17, 52 blaster.
3rd and 3.
Claws red. Slice blue. Set.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. To the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
52. Set. Ready. 33. Yep.
On first down is Young. Moving to his right. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Let's go now. Black, Beetle, blue. 6, mega. Ready.
A second down throw for Young. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Lincoln, touchdown Carolina. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another 1st down.
Ready, set,
Young hands it to Hubbard. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
17 more yards. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Now I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Falcons 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
ready up. Ready.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. From the 32 now, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. Threw it forward for maybe a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ball. 10, 1, girls green. Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's right side. Taken in by Tremble. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Set cut. Set cut.
Now Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Set cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play for the Panthers. And even 50 yards.
Let's go.
They'll run with Hubbard. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
Set. Ready, ready. Cut.
On 2nd down, Young. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. On 1st down, it's Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Penix. With the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Falcon 1st down.
We'll go play action now with Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Trevin Wallace getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will go all the way. Great London. Touchdown Falcons.
Touchdown Falcons.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On on is Koo for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Blaster, 645. White.
To throw, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
First down.
Drill green.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Blue striker. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up
Second and 7.
at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
Let's go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th. And he's in! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point. Up and good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. First down, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
On first down is Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set, ready. Red, 38, cut.
Here's Young. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Ready, ready.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because they're worried about him running by them. There is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nick Scorton, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Come on, set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Red, 38. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They try the right side with Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here for Robinson. So it